You are the last one.
I know, I've been told. Nice to meet you.
Let me just say this. This is a family of people in this room who've now gotten to know each other very lopsidedly since I'm the only one talking. But they have my back. So
Good.
Watch it, mister. So watch it, because I got some brothers and sisters in here, and they're all looking out for me. So good luck to you.
Considering this Halloween film was a reboot, and you've disregarded a lot of the sequels, how did you go about? Was it like rebuilding the character again?
No. First of all, I hate the word reboot. It's not your fault. It's just it's a modern world. I understand why people use it. And we've disregarded the other sequels because the only way we could tell the story of innocence, evil meeting, which was the first movie, and trauma and evil meeting, which is this movie, is to connect it directly 40 years later. And it's ironic because it's 40 years. So the rebuilding of the character is simply to expose the character. You know, it's not rebuilding her, it's showing the building. And the building is broken. The building, the infrastructure of a human being has been broken by the trauma that she had when she was 17 years old. So it's really exposing the trauma before you can rebuild her strength, which she's been waiting to do at the end of the movie. But the most important thing to me was showing with integrity what really happens to someone when you attack them when they're 17.
It was fascinating. I mean, it was the most complex and exciting version of Laurie Strode that I've ever seen on film.
Well, but David, I mean, that's what they wrote. I mean, I inhabited it, I deepened it, I challenged some of their ideas. I remember at one point when I first read the script, they had it that she had a very messy house. Like her dishes were piled, like the way you guys kind of think of women who don't do their dishes, you know, like the sink is piled high with dishes. I said to them, her house isn't a nice house, but she's a prepared person. There are no dishes in the sink. There's a knife by her bed. There's a gun under her pillow. There's a gun right next to her. She knows she could, in the dead of night, arm herself and protect herself. There's no trash on the floor. Like, she is ready for him. So I said, I disagree with that choice. I think everything is exactly at its place the way I know that my water is right here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what
totally.
I was. It's not like her fumbling around for anything. She's not fumbling for anything.
This film also, it seems to be more targeting fans of the original in a way more than seems to trying to find a new audience. Was that kind of the intention?
Well, no. I mean, we made a movie for Halloween fans, period. This was a present in 2018 for the Halloween fans, who are loyal and fantastic. We knew in order to have them be satisfied, we had to focus the story on the relationship between Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. But in the process, we also knew that there was an opportunity to bring a whole new audience who had no idea what Halloween was into the theater. And by doing that, by making it generational, by making it me, my daughter, and then my granddaughter, and Andi Matichak and her generation of young people and the babysitters in the movie, it goes back to that original trope of babysitters in peril. And that's what the first movie was so successful at, and this movie, I think, delivers that same opportunity.
It does. It was very good. Thank you very much for
I'm
your
glad
time.
you liked
That's
it.
great. Thank you.
Peace. Have a good
Take
day.
care.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey, you guys!